Good morning. I'm gonna make a pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving, and I do it the hard way. I use Libby's. I follow the directions on the can, except where it says to use evaporated milk. I don't use evaporated milk. I use sweetened condensed milk. And where it calls for 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves, I use a little bit more than 1/4 because I like the taste, and that just depends on you. And everybody seems to like it. Okay, I'll read you the ingredients off of the Libby's can and explain the two things I do different. 3/4 a cup of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. I use a little bit more. 2 large eggs, 1 can of 100% pure pumpkin, and 1 can of sweet condensed milk. It calls for evaporated milk. I do not use evaporated milk. Sweet condensed milk is what I use, and you need 1 unbaked deep dish pie crust, and that'll do you. Okay, I've pre-measured everything for my pumpkin pie, my sugar and all my spices, my eggs. I got my pumpkin and my sweetened condensed milk. I use sweetened condensed milk, not evaporated milk. Makes it richer. I'm sure it's not as healthy. I don't think any of it's healthy, but the way I make it is not healthy. It's just the way I like it. It tastes good. All right, we're gonna add our ingredients. So we're gonna start out with our 2 eggs. Then we're gonna pour our sugar in with our seasonings. Just add our pumpkin. You can do this with a mixer if you want to. It's just as easy to do it by hand. Add our sweetened condensed milk. I do not use evaporated, I use condensed milk. Thick, rich, sweet, yummy condensed milk. Okay, we have preheated our oven to 425. We're gonna bake it for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, we're gonna reduce it to 350 for 40 to 50 minutes. And then it'll be done. And you can check that by inserting a knife into the center. When the knife comes out clean, that means that it's ready. This is one of the easiest pies put together that I know of. Okay, this is not all gonna fit in. So take the rest of it. Put in a custard dish. We'll spray this custard dish a little bit. Pour the rest in. Like a pie without a crust. All right, now we're gonna put them in the oven. Okay, let's put it in the oven. Back up, let me see. It's hot. And then we'll reduce it to 350. And we'll be back. I made this out of foil so the pie crust don't get too dark if it starts burning.
Making a video?
Yeah, you don't have a head.
Hey, follow me on SoundCloud, King Kyrm, K-Y-R-M. A.
Still don't have a head.
I still don't have a head.
Okay, the pumpkin pie has been in for 15 minutes. The buzzer's going off. I'm gonna reset it. I'm gonna reduce the heat from 425. I'm gonna reduce it to 350. And I'm gonna set the timer for 50 minutes, because that's how long it takes for this stove, I know. It's 40 to 50 minutes. This one will be 50 minutes. So, I'll be back in 50 minutes and I will show you the pumpkin pie. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Okay, let's get her out of the oven. Yummy. 2 down, 2 to go. A little ring, little pumpkin stuck to it. She's done. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving.